What's up, everybody? Phantom Knight here, yet again, with, I believe, episode number 6. And today we're going to be playing two very important games to end off the season, both at home. Uh, First game against Western Kentucky, and then the second game against Louisiana Tech. However, we will not be getting our star receiver until the last game of the season, so we do need to win without him for a game. And of course, Warner suspended because he's just been too focused on football, I guess, not really too much on the grades. Gafford, I don't know how long he's going to be out for, but yeah, it's not looking too good for this team. As you can see, we are half star for offense and defense. And if we do want to qualify for a bowl game, we do have to win out in these next couple games. But let's look at the stats real quick. We're gonna have to lean on this guy right here, Levine Durango. As you can see, not too great of a season. Uh, might have to cut him. I'm just being straight up. Might have to cut him. Lambert, I mean, we haven't tried many field goals, but he's been perfect with extra points. And what else? Oh, Gafford, of course. He's not been bad. The interception has just been the horrible part. So yeah, he's a senior. We're gonna get a quarterback after him. And Ira Warner, of course, he's been spectacular on the season. As you can see, those numbers: 758 yards, 42 receptions, and 8 touchdowns on the year. Benito hasn't been too bad, but he's more of like the a blocking tight end, uh, even though he's kind of weak. He's just more used for blocking. And Wallace, even though he has missed some games, 800 yards, 51 receptions, 3 touchdowns, a masterpiece of a freshman year. 27 tackles for the D lineman Drayvon Rogers, and 3 sacks on the year through 9 games. And then the guy who cannot tackle, Scherf, 9 tackles in 9 games. I guess 1 tackle a game. And then 15 tackles in 10 games for Colin Koch, slightly better. But yeah, our team is not looking too good. And if we do want to win, you're gonna have to win out. Or if we do want to get a bowl game, I almost said Pro Bowl, um, we do have to win these next important games. Um, so let's get into it. I kind of, you know what? I kind of want them to wear those. As you can see, this is just not going to be very good. So we do get the ball first, and we're just going to hand it off to Dringo. So he gets about a yard. And we're going to hand it off to Dringo yet again. And he fights for 2 yards on that one. And we're just going to hopefully nearly intercepted, but it's tipped, and we're just going to have to punt it. We score nearly immediately on it. Alrighty. And we're just going to dump it to Dringo. Big catch there for the running back, 17-yard gain, and that's a first down. And another throw there to Django, 11-yard catch for the tailback. And we're just going to look to chew yardage with him, and actually we're going to dump it off to the walk-on for a 12-yard gain there, and a first down. The Panthers are looking pretty solid on this drive, and he stopped running, and that could have been huge on that possession, but we're just gonna. Oh no! Yep, and that's a pick six. Wow! I tried to throw it to Django. Oh, I overthrew him. I mean, not ideal. And we're just gonna run it on accident, and he loses 2 yards. And we're gonna run it yet again, I guess, for a gain of 6. Not too bad actually. And we're just gonna have to dump it, please. No. You know what? If we wanna have a chance, we're gonna have to go for it. And the walk-on's wide open. That's a catch. And more. He breaks a tackle. 13-yard gain there for the walk-on. Spectacular right there. And we're going to dump it again to the walk-on. Another catch. Breaks a tackle. 15-yard gain there. First down. And Drango, yet again, with another catch. Just shy of the first down. But that's another 10-yard gain there. And he gets sacked. We're going to have to call a timeout. And we're going to look to Drango yet again. He's wide open. We're going to have to call another timeout. And we are going to have to use these sidelines to our advantage. And Drango's wide open. Yes, he is. He gets tackled. We don't have a timeout. Do we go for a touchdown right here? No, we're going to settle for a field goal. And the kick is good. We do not get the ball back, however, and they're going to score immediately, so this game's not looking like it's going to be anywhere for us to come back. As it's been a pretty disappointing end of the season, I won't lie. Not ideal whatsoever. However, we find the walk-on for 7-yard gain there. I mean, just disappointing. 9-yard gain there for the walk-on. Tight end. And we're going to dump it to Drango. Drango gets blown up, and that's a loss of 2. I mean, we can't even run the ball, and that's our best player right now. So, and that's, nearly intercepted. And nearly intercepted yet again. We're going to go for it. And he gets sacked. Just had no time. Nobody was open. This is just horrible. Drango gets a gain about 6 yards there. We get him on the slant. 11-yard gain there for the walk-on for a wide receiver. And we're going to just dump it to Drango. Drango gets about 1 yard on that carry. Yeah, he's awful. I won't lie to you. He breaks a tackle, though. Gets to the line of scrimmage. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Honestly, we're just going to run it yet again. Hopefully, he gets something. And he gets 7 yards on that one. Could have had maybe more. And that's batted down. They're going to score a field goal. And that's our hopes of a bowl game down the drain. Just a pitiful performance. He sucks. We're going to cut him at the end of the season. Zero GPA. This is going to be a fun game to play, huh? Great. Do we get our quarterback? Thank God. However, none of the other players can play. Just Wallace. He's horrible. He is horrible. Sheriff is back. Guy who can't tackle. And very disappointing end of the season as we have been outscored in the season by 174 points. Not great. Not great whatsoever. This is not good, but we're going to be playing a Louisiana Tech team. Maybe we can do something against them. So we do have a quarterback and a receiver back. And Wallace does not get a catch. Oh, man. And 2 incompletions to start off the game. Not ideal for the return of these players. And that's intercepted. And that's another touchdown for them. And I just I don't know what to do. It's another interception. Oh my goodness. And they're going to score again, aren't they? Of course they are. Oh, of course they are. There we go. Finally, we get a completion. Just going to dump it to Drango. It's a gain about 14 on that one. If we can score here and then get the ball back. Wallace complete. That should be a touchdown. And it is. 35-yard touchdown there for Tristan Wallace. The PAT is good by Lambert. I could stop him. Oh, this is big right here. And I'm going to throw an interception. Nearly intercepted there. I run the ball on accident. And that's a big yard catch, or run actually, for about 9 yards. Makes it third and manageable. We're just going to throw up a prayer. And it's intercepted. And it's intercepted. Just out of the reach of a receiver. And that's going to be intercepted again. Oh my. We need another quarterback. He sucks. I'm so glad he's a senior. I wish this guy was a senior, I'm not going to lie to you. He's burnt. And he drops it. He drops it. Like, what? As Wallace has a big catch there. Wallace has a big catch there. Makes a man miss. Breaks a tackle. Oh, electrifying play from the freshman wide receiver. As that's the longest play of the entire season for FIU. And they just score right back. Not that we had a chance out of the way, but Wallace breaks a tackle there. He's using his speed. Oh, tried to make a man miss, but gains about 39 yards on that one. Another explosive play. We missed him a lot. And Drango gets a catch. Makes two guys miss. 18-yard reception there for the running back. And Wallace gets only about 2 yards on that one as he gets stuffed. And they're going to look to throw it to Wallace yet again. He drops the ball. He catches it, actually, for a gain of nothing. We're just going to throw it immediately. And Wallace gets only get 3 yards. Wow. Great defensive play by them. And we're just gonna try and run it in, and he scores. Gafford using the legs scores a touchdown, and we're gonna look to try and make it a 14-point game. We get the ball back, because we're gonna throw it in a double coverage, but Wallace comes down with it. Gafford threw an absolute dime right there. Finally, one of his few. And Wallace is just gonna look to stack up the numbers for him on the season. And that's dropped by Wallace. He needs to work on his hands. He gets nearly sacked, the quarterback, Gafford, and third and inches, we're going to go for a bomb right here. As he's got him, Wallace, complete. Is that a touchdown? It is. Tristan Wallace showing his explosiveness on the last play of the season. And he's showing that he's going to be the future of this team, even though we did have a disappointing season. We're going to praise Wallace as he had a phenomenal game yet again. 211 yards for three touchdowns. What more could you ask for him? And he's been suspended. Good. He honestly deserves to be suspended. He is not good at all. And in the next episode, we're going to be we're going to be doing the off season. So that means this guy's bye bye. You know, he threw 17 interceptions. He's horrible. We need a guy who can actually throw the ball downfield without getting intercepted. to Tristan Wallace because this guy was electric and only 8 games, not to mention. So he missed 4 games and still put up 1,000 yards receiving, 61 receptions, and 6 touchdowns. Absolutely electrifying. And Euro Warner was another electrifying player, as he wasn't the main target at the beginning of the season. However, after he did get suspended for the low grades, he did take over in the absence of Wallace. Um, 758 yards on 42 receptions and 8 touchdowns. Drango, very disappointing. Walk on. We decided to sign him because we didn't have any running backs. Fat 4.0 average, yards 270 on 67 attempts, 1 touchdown. Absolutely awful. He's probably not going to return to this team. And Javon Rogers did get hurt, I believe, or maybe he didn't. He's just been suspended. He has only played 9 games this season, but he's had 27 tackles and 3 sacks. Not too bad for the D lineman. He's only a sophomore, so he's probably going to return in the next episode. And then Colin Koch, the junior, 15 tackles in 10 games. He has been suspended due to low grades, however. And also I'm missing Benito, who missed a couple games, I believe, because of injury and low grades. Let's look at, yeah, definitely because of low grades and injury, I believe. 7 games, as you can see, 133 yards, 8 receptions, only 1 touchdown. Not too bad from the junior. He's more been like a mentor to Warner here. And then Sheriff, the guy who cannot tackle, he's a junior. Maybe he returns next year. Not really a flashy player, he's just a decent one, I guess. And Lambert, pretty solid for us. I mean, he's a junior. He might return. Probably will actually finish out his senior year with us. But other than that, I mean, just an absolutely disappointing way to end the season on 2 losses, both at home, not to mention. Our fans are absolutely disappointed in us. As where did we finish in the rankings? Probably in below 100. Yeah, 109. We're doing 4-8 on the season. Not great. Not great at all. Um, as you can see, we did not make a bowl game. I wonder why. Yeah, we did not make a bowl game. But yeah, we suck. But you know what? We won't for long. And I'm hoping that this team can make a big turnaround, even if that means getting rid of basically everybody except for our 2-star players. So be it. Um, this team needs definitely some work. Um, but yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys had a great day.